welcome to the 2019 Middle School State Championship at Munciana. We got a championship here. I'm Randy Gardner. I'll be your play-by-play with John Dicken. And we got Newcastle playing Immanuel Lutheran in the 8th grade state championship here. Give us some of your thoughts there, John.
Well, you know I'm from Newcastle, so trying not to be a homer on the call today, but I know Newcastle's got some good talent. But if I remember correctly from when we did this last year, this is Immanuel's playing in the championship game again this year. So obviously they're consistent. Obviously they know what they're doing, so I expect we're going to have a pretty good match.
Yep, and a couple fun facts for this. You got Newcastle, which almost year in and year out is in the state finals in the 7th or 8th grade. We got 2 former players that were in the actual state finals of the middle school state championship. Then we also got Immanuel Lutheran, like you talked about. 7th and 8th grade last year they were in the finals. And really, you expected these guys to be back just because it's what they do every year.
I think anytime you get consistency out of a 7th or 8th grade team, you're obviously doing something right. So should be a pretty good match. Look forward to it.
Well, looks like we got the lineups in, and here we are getting ready to serve. Got our first server from Immanuel Lutheran over here, number 28. Addison Coombe. Nice job. Kick to the outside. Swung down the line. Great dig. Sent back over. Oh!
Starting the game out with a free ball kill there.
Oh, man.
Pretty
Caught
good.
Taylor Round off on there on that one. Not
Pretty
ready
good
for the
swing by Ella Young on Newcastle on that. Turned that ball down the line, but a great dig in the back row to keep that point alive.
Another serve there by Miss Addison going up. Oh! Gotta like that shot.
Blasts that first ball down the line, then comes back soft tip to 36, scores the point.
Yeah, Coach Bart was talking to you before the game. He talked about number 19, Ella Young. One of their players is watching.
She's just a solid outside, does it all. When she started out, I think she was a setter. Moved to the outside now. Hit a little bit of a growth spurt, which always helps.
always.
And has been putting the ball down with some significant power. Another nice turn. Hits the 1-6 seam, catches the defense off guard a little bit, I think.
There we go. I think we're going to hear that name throughout this match after that second kill and second swing there. 2-1 early in this state finals. You got Newcastle rolling. Morley with the nice little serve there. Oh, little setter dump. And you got to say, Mel Schaffmacher had to love that, knowing that's her job when she's winning a game for the Newcastle Trojans.
A little difference between 5'4" and 6'4" doing it, though.
A little service there by Immanuel Lutheran.
And if I remember correctly from last year, the one thing that really hurt Immanuel was service errors. So
yes. Be
interested to see how that goes this year.
Oh, great serve. And then
Ella Young again, rocket off the service line.
So here we are. We're officially 4 points in Newcastle's favor. 2 kills by Ella and a service ace. She's got 3 of the 4.
We always talk about the serve wanting to be an attack from the service line. I think she's taking that pretty seriously.
Another great serve.
Great
Puts
pass
a little out
though.
of system. Nice little swing there. Peyton, she goes up on the left side for the Trojans, just mishit that ball just a tad. But she's a good little player, so it'll be interesting to see how she responds after that.
Looks like she laughed it off. I'm sure she probably wants the ball back on the very next play.
There we go, nice little serve. Oh!
Ace there. And Kylie's able.
She was another person for us to be watching for in this Immanuel game. Trojans take the second lead of the match here, up by 4. Maddie Vaught will head back to the service line. Number 2, Maddie Vaught. Nice little serve.
Setter gets it to walk over there.
Oh, little miscommunication there.
Peyton comes back, gets the next set, finds the kill.
Yep. Tell you what, I really like this Immanuel Lutheran setter, Kylie. She really is a pretty good little standout player. Good hands, takes care of that ball. Oh, another great serve by Maddie Vaught. And Coach Barr's got an early lead, 7-4, timeout Immanuel Lutheran.
You know, it's kind of weird that we're watching this game, and it looks a lot like the last game. Now, I know last year it was Selma on the other side of the net, but if you remember correctly, Selma served the ball extremely well in this championship last year. Newcastle's doing the exact same thing right now.
They do. I agree with you. If you're Coach Barr, what are you talking about right now coming out of this timeout?
You know, just like that swing off of Peyton that Peyton had for Newcastle, Peyton Doles, that ball was most likely out of bounds, and she was yelling at her girls saying, nobody's talking right now, nobody's talking right now. You know, that's just as important in defense as it is in serve receive. If we can talk, we can probably get the ball in the air.
No doubt. All right, let's see how Immanuel Lutheran comes out of that timeout. Hopefully they can respond here and make this into a nice little game. Another great serve by Miss Maddie Vott.
Maddie pushes him back, gets him out of system, and the out-of-system ball goes right in the net.
And here we are. It was a 4-4 tie. Now it's 8-4. Maddie Vott has broken this one open. Last couple balls been served Miss Addison right here at left back. Oh, mixing it up like that. Number 5 handles it for Newcastle. Peyton. Nice shot by
Tegan Brown.
Yeah.
Number 21.
Morley handled.
Couple good shots out of the middle there.
Nice set by Kylie. Morley digs that ball up. Maddie comes flying in. Going to Peyton.
Ball.
Oh, trickery. Going to the right side. Oh.
Nice little rally there, and I know Immanuel doesn't win that point, but you kind of wonder if a rally like that maybe settles him down, gets him back in the game a little bit.
John, looks like we got a little tweaked injury here. Kylie coming flying across for that out-of-system ball. Ran into the middle, number 25.
Brianna Lawrence.
Looked like she might have tweaked her ankle. They kind of collided, and Brianna tried to put her foot down and looked like kind of gave out on her a little bit there.
She's toughing it out, though, staying on the court.
Coach says here, let's take a couple breathers.
I think we are going to let her
Number
take a little bit of break.
17 enters the game. Good question.
Don't have her on the lineup there.
We got Madison
Schrader.
All right. We got her now. Interesting. Nice little serve there. Maddie Vott still rolling. 6-point run right now. Morley digs it up out of system. Looks like they're going pipe, going to your girl. Young in the back row.
Nice heavy ball.
Dial it up. Another kill.
You know, I think a lot of this is being created off Maddie Vought's serve.
100%. Get him out of system. Great little serve.
Dropped one short to zone 2 after pushing him back on 2 deep serves. I mean, you can't, as a coach, you can't really ask for more. Push and pull.
Now, 12-4. 12-4. Newcastle starting to break it open here. Another little drop in there. Another ace. Maddie Vott is taking this game over and really separating this.
Immanuel coach is bringing up a good point. No hesitation. Just go for the ball. And I think when you're in a situation like right now, you just got to go for the ball.
There we go. A little overpass, but they get it. Kylie to the middle. It's number 17. Miss Madison out of bounds. Trojans still rolling.
Good swing by Madison there. Just a little bit out of bounds.
We were just talking 4-4, and now it is 14-4. It's a 10-0 run here by the Trojans. Libero pops it over. Going to Ella Young. Oh!
But I think as a coach, you live with that error because it's a good, aggressive back row swing.
I mean, right? I think heading into that swing, she was perfect on her hitting percentage, so you can't complain on that one.
And one thing that we really didn't talk about that kind of sustained that run was the setter, Morley Blessinger's defense as a setter, keeping those balls alive.
Oh, and that one is out of play. Nice little shot in the middle of the court. Takes it back center side. Gets him out of trouble. Number 30 heading back to the service line. Elena Bauman back there.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind another little 10-point run right now, maybe put the game away.
And there it is, John, just like you talked about. Another service ace.
Newcastle really rolling right now.
You know, it's one of the things I always say in this neck of the woods. Henry County, Delaware County always has great ball control, great serving, and the Trojans are on display right now. Another service ace. 17-5. Coach looking around. See what they can do. Bowman with another ace.
You know, based on that serve right there, I kind of think the Trojans might be in their heads a little bit.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those times when you get in this situation, you got to wiggle your toes, take a deep breath, and just figure out that everything's going to be all right. They just got to seal the deal right now and get back into this and build for the next if they struggle out of this one. Great shot by Peyton, just missed deep in the middle back. She takes that ball to a corner. We're talking about another kill for the Trojans. Libero heading back. You were talking to Coach about her a little before the game.
Pretty nice serve from her there.
Yeah.
First time Newcastle's really been in a dangerous situation.
Yep.
And Manuel takes the point.
See if they can put a little run together here. Down 11, 18-7. Immanuel Lutheran's got to make a run here. Two reasons. One, maybe battle back and win this set, but more importantly, to get a little bit of momentum back heading into that second set if that's the route they go. Nice set by Morley out to Peyton on the left. Nice little swing. Libero pops the out-of-system ball up.
Nice out-of-system ball there.
Gotta like that, number 6.
Catherine Beach turns the ball down the line, scores the point.
Beach bringing the heat. It's a good line to seam ball down there.
Newcastle faced with a little adversity for the first time in this game.
Got it down to 10, 18-8. Immanuel Lutheran, another great
nice serve. See, they get an overpass out of it. Middle takes a swing.
There you go. Morley sets it up to the middle. 21 goes up, takes a big whap at it. Ms. Brown. Another little push over to Peyton. Peyton down the line. Dug up. Kylie with the set. Oh, nope. Decides to go with the setter dump. Just out.
Just out for Tegan Brown there. Good swing out of the middle, though.
Just like you talked about, a little bit of run here. It's down to 9, 18-9. Immanuel Lutheran trying to make it a ball game here. 1 point at a time. Mr. Barr seeing if he can seal the deal here in the first set.
Ooh, that just really hurts.
Yep. And I would tell you, just like you were talking about earlier, John, serving has been the key in this first set. Newcastle has busted the serve well, and Immanuel Lutheran, anytime when they had a run, has ended their own with a service error.
And then you go back-to-back errors, and a lead that you'd had down to 9 points is quickly back up to 11.
20-9. Trojans closing in on the end of the first set here. Peyton with another little drop in that 36. Nice little pop, just long. 21-9. 21-9. Miss Peyton back to serve here. Nice ball, nice ball.
Good
Kylie
pass
with
by
the
the libero there.
Nice little tip.
Good hands by the libero there.
Just out. Great call by Zoe Conway on the lines right there. Locked in to make that professional call right there. Zoe Conway was on the state championship team a few years ago.
Ooh.
Ella Young. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Another kill. Chalk it up.
From a standing position, generates just a ton of topspin. Brings that ball down in a hurry.
23-9. Trojans 2 points away. Oh, nice little shot. Middle back.
Good swing by Addison Coomer there. Received the serve and got the kill.
23-10. Immanuel Lutheran, we got a sub here.
You know, and I think that's what Immanuel Lutheran's going to have to do. They're going to have to start stringing together good plays. This set
Bridgewater heading in here to serve.
You know, this set might be out of hand. You might not win this one, but you got to start stringing together some plays to get ready for the second set.
Yep, I would agree. Miss Bridgewater with the little serve there. Just missed short. Set point here. 21. We'll head back to the service line. Miss Brown to serve for the set. Dug up. Kylie kicks it out to the left side. Number 6. Rippin'. Dug up. Morley, great out of system ball. Oh. Letting it play. I like it.
Heads up play by the middle there, number 29. Just even be ready for that ball to come right back over.
Miss Young blasts another one.
I got to go right back to her. She gets up. Big swing down the line. Just out of bounds, though. The first set victory is going to have to wait at least another point.
Oh, 24-11. Immanuel Lutheran back to serve here. Like we said, we'd love to see a small run here to get them some momentum heading into the second set. Morley overpass.
There you get the overpass there. See what you get out of it here. Sets the outside.
6.
Swing into the net. First set, Newcastle. 25-11.
25-11, John. Couple things.
Of those 25 points, I think about 15 came from Newcastle serve, and another 5 probably came from Immanuel's service errors.
You know what? We'll have to look back at the film in a couple days, because I would say right now that I would have to agree with you. The service pressure on Newcastle's end was phenomenal. That's the reason why they broke that baby wide open. And Mr. Barr is one set away from maybe taking home another state championship.
You know, one thing I always talk about when I coach, too, if you're starting with a 15-0 lead, which is really what it's almost like,
yeah,
getting those basically free points off 15 serves, it's a lot easier to win a game to 25 if you're getting spotted 15.
100%. You know, if you can jump off to an early lead like that, you know, it really puts you in the driver's seat. You feel comfortable. You got some momentum. They're rolling right then and there. All right. Heading into the second set, what are some things Immanuel Lutheran's talking about in their huddle right now, you think?
I think it's serving and serve receive. You know, I think it's we've got to be cleaner on our serve. I think she's probably just preaching aggression right now in serve receive. Just go get the ball. Sometimes you got to stop thinking about whose ball is it and just go pass.
I think that, and then also another thing is it's a very tough situation to be in as a coach. Sometimes you're preaching over there. You're preaching to battle to fight the fight a little bit there. And I don't think they had that same fight that she was looking for in that first set. Looked a little timid, looked a little scared at situations. Hopefully they can let off the guard a little bit. They got nothing to lose now heading to the second set. They can get something going offensively, but more importantly, the service line is going to be good.
I mean, if you're ever going to look at losing the first set as a good thing, it's that you have, like you said, you have nothing to lose. You're backed in the corner. So why not play as hard as you possibly can?
Got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. We got checking the lineups right now. Getting ready to head into this championship. Possible final set here. This could be the championship set here. It looks like Morley will be back to serve for the Trojans. They get them out of the gates fast here.
You know, and if I'm Coach Barr and I'm this 8th grade Newcastle team, I'm hoping Morley can rattle off 5, 6, 7, 8 points. Give us a nice little cushion to work with. But if I'm Immanuel, I'm trying to stop her first ball.
Either that or pulling the fire alarm. Nice little overpass, but they got almost a kill.
So they will get a free ball out of it.
Kylie with a set. Nice shot by 28 to the corner. Miss Addison misses long. Maddie Vaught with a little matrix there, leaning back, letting that ball go right by the head. Morley back to serve again, up 1-0. Barr calls zones. Looks good. A little shot here by the libero. Just wide.
You know, and I think that's the thing that Immanuel's got to work on. First ball gets you in an out-of-system situation, so you've got to make that ball as clean as you possibly can on that third swing.
100%.
You've got to live to fight another day. But
Immanuel Lutheran catches a break.
Morley opens the door a little bit there with that service error.
And we talked about it. Miss Addison Coomer going back there to serve now. Hopefully she can run off a run here and make this interesting here. Nice little serve.
Great
over to
serve
Maddie
there.
Dug up. Number 25, Brenna.
Nice swing there by number 25, Brianna Lawrence.
Great little shot. Got him a point. Tie ball game.
If you'll remember, she's the one that tweaked her ankle in the first set, so I think it says something about her that she's wanting to play this second set, hopefully get to push it to a third.
You know what? When you play for a state championship, you do what you got to do. Not sure what's going on here.
There you go. Another good serve, though. Little miscommunication from Newcastle there. We got a replay here. Not really sure what happened.
Gotcha. I think what he was saying was he blew the whistle to talk to the person that was over there, one of the parents or fans,
and
he didn't re-blow the whistle for the serve.
Immanuel took that as the key to serve. Newcastle was not ready to play the point.
Yeah.
She fires off another great serve, though.
Yep. Running that offense at 25 feet deep.
Maddie with a pretty decent swing out of the back row, but
Immanuel
going to get a good swing out of here. Tip to the 4 zone, dug up by Ella Young.
Oh, my.
And the kill from Ella Young.
Tell you what, that is going to be a name you're going to hear for the next few years, I think, for the Trojans.
I feel like we've said her name a few times in these 2 sets. Great serve from her
Bullet.
You know,
what, she serves like that, she can serve for the Newcastle High School Trojans right there.
I tell you, when a serve gets on you that quick, you don't have a lot of time to make a decision about how you're going to pass that ball.
Better. Nice little pop-up by Kylie. A little tight, nice little poke. Out of system, I love the out of system ball. Who are they going to?
She goes center side. Set to the outside, good swing there.
There you go, nice dug. Bot to the back row, going to Young. Young.
We got Mel Schaffmaster calling that ball down.
Do you think that was down? I thought that was a close one.
It kind of looked like she might have got her hands underneath it. But the R1 agrees, and what the R1 says goes.
Watched the Big Ten volleyball game last night. That would have been a challenge for me in the business.
Unfortunately, here at the Munciana facility, we don't have the video-assisted replay at the time.
Zoe watching the lines over there.
Zoe very clearly watching the lines on that serve, making sure there's no
flip flops. Knocking people around to get to the set. Oh, someone's in the net. Immanuel Lutheran is in the net.
Even with the net call, that was a pretty good block by McKinley. Being up, hands square, pushing back over.
You don't see too many blocks in the middle school game.
No, you don't.
Another bullet. Ooh, love that swing, though. That might have been the best cut of the night, other than Ella.
And I think if she's working the 1 and 6 zone, that's a great swing.
Timeout, 8-2. Just like that, Young has ran off about 5 straight. I think a close game.
I think it's 5. I think she went back at 3-2.
Yeah, got a little.
You know, the other thing about Ella Young, I know her dad. His name's Wes. He's about 6 inches taller than I am, so Ella might have some growing left to do.
That would always help the Trojans. It's not like they don't have a couple 6-footers already on the high school team.
But I can tell you from experience, we wouldn't mind another one.
Yeah, let's see what Miss Young can do out of the timeout. 8-2 lead for the Trojans.
Ooh, walks that ball right over.
And I don't think you could draw up anything better coming out of a timeout. 9-2 Trojans. Young and the crew separating fast. Great serve. Kylie going up the middle. Just out.
You know, and the one thing I really like about Ella Young's serve is even as an 8th grader, she's consistent. She does the same thing over and over again and consistently gets good results. Another rocket. Another ace.
11-2. 11-2. 11-2. That's all I got to say. Trojans are rolling.
That ball dropped like a rock.
You know, here's the thing. You're at 12-2, and they are just running off runs here. You better figure something out right now. Switch, make some subs, call some timeouts. See if maybe we can knock the ref off the stand, something. We got to slow this game down a little bit because they are just serving in a flat-out hurry. Another timeout. Great timeout by Coach.
There's second timeout at 13-2, hoping that you can get Ella Young off the service line. But as you're coming out of this timeout, if you can't get her off the service line, then what do you do? No more timeouts.
it's one of those things. You just got to make some subs. You got to figure something out. The key is really you got to stick the first pass. You stick the first pass, you got the possibility of the Trojans making a mistake at that point, and that is what you need.
And I don't know about you, but I might be in that huddle right now saying that anything past about the center of the court's good right now. Let somebody get underneath it, set any kind of ball so that we can get some kind of swing.
Another great serve out of the timeout.
But we do get a good pass here.
Oh.
Setter for Immanuel pushes it just a little bit over. McKinley Brown goes up, finishes the ball.
Trojans continue, 14-2. Nasty serve. Oh. 15-2.
You know, Randy, I mean, you could set a clock to that serve because it's the exact same thing over and over again. Same approach, same toss, same swing, same result.
It's like watching reruns.
Ooh. Ellie Young looks at the line judge, Zoe Conway, trying to get a call there. Zoe says, no, it's out. And Ella says, well, I tried.
15-3. Trojans are off the service line final. Oh!
Ooh. Painting corners on the serve there.
Had a nasty little float to it.
Number 6, Catherine Veach.
Veach going back there, dropping that baby in there.
Paints a deep corner. Going for it again.
Oh, back to back.
You know, and if you're Immanuel, that's what you need. You need some cheat points. You're not going to get back in this game without cheat points.
You just said Veach has got to serve a lot like Young if they're going to get back into this ball game. We're going to need a server's duel right now. Young kicks the high out-assisted ball to Peyton. Peyton swings. And just when you think Immanuel Lutheran's got some momentum, the Trojans find the floor. 16-5.
You know, that's got to be frustrating. You get them out of system. They still get a really, not a great swing, but a really good swing.
It's an attack. It's like we always talk about. You'd love to see an attack every time. Oh, great little dig. Oh, love the hustle.
Ooh, playing a little defense now, aren't we?
Razzle dazzle. Oh.
Number 30, Elena Bowman goes up and says this point's over.
Yeah.
You know, and if I'm the coach of that team, I'm excited because it was my setter's defense that got that started.
And
then it's my libero selling out to make sure we stay in the point.
And what you got is 100% there. Mr. Coach Barr fist bumps her right after that block. Leads to a service ace for Maddie Vaught. And I'll tell you what, there can't be a better 1-2 combo in the 8th grade middle school state championship with Young followed by Maddie Vaught serving. Two totally different servers. One serving bullets, the other one dropping them in, baby. High ball out of the outside. Peyton finds. Nope. Dug up. Great little defensive play. Oh, my.
Great swing from Tegan Brown there.
I really, really like the offense of the Trojans. Newcastle's offense is clicking on most cylinders right now.
You know, and then the other thing, that whole point's keyed by Ellie Young, making a great pass in the background.
Yep.
She just does a little bit of everything for this team.
100%. 19-5. Trojans now 20-5. Trojans 5 points away from a state championship. Immanuel Lutheran 20 away from sending us to a third set.
Maddie goes for almost the same spot Ella went for. Once again, Zoe Conway not having it, calls the ball out of bounds.
20-6. 7th grade guys getting ready for the big state championship right after this game. Trojans back to reserve. You got Maddie Vaught, Young, and Peyton sitting in server save. Morley sticks the ball high to Peyton. She's been money. Oh, 4 contacts.
Looks like she overran that ball a little bit, let it get behind her. But, I mean, overall, that's one of the very few errors we've talked about in both sets.
Correct.
From any player on the 8th grade Newcastle
you got to like the Trojans' left sides with Young and Peyton. Those two have been really deadly on the left side. 21-7 after the missed serve.
Number 30, Elena Bowman going back to serve here.
Had a big block. Can she get an ace here?
Nice little topspin serve there.
Morley digs it up, going to Maddie. Maddie the back row, going to Young.
Another kill. You know, Randy, we're not keeping stats, but she's well over double digits in kills right now.
Oh, yeah. Spin it to win it right now, man. She is just a rip on that ball. Kylie sticks it up. Oh, number 11 with this attacking air. Miss Henry with a swing there. 23-7. Trojans 2 points away from a state championship. Up nice and high. Oh, she picked off the setter on the run.
On the serve, caught her releasing. Plunked her with that serve and kind of froze Immanuel there. They didn't quite know what to do after that.
You know, sometimes when you get that QB, when you get somebody to sneak through that defensive line and hit that quarterback too quick, they couldn't figure out what to do. Match point here. Championship point for the Trojans. Out of bounds. Trojans with another state championship. 25-7. Bar with another state championship.
You know, and the thing is, the one word that I would describe that Newcastle win as was comfortable. They never got rattled. They never seemed like they were out of the game at any point. Always felt like they were in control.
The one thing that comes to my first thing that pops in my head is dominant. Dominant. They led from the start. They looked confident, and their attackers were spot on across the board. Well, John,
you know,
it's been fun. It's been fun. That's the first game here.
The one thing one thing I will mention, if you'll remember, the last Newcastle team that won an 8th grade state championship, they churned out a little bit of talent on that team.
They did. They won a few state championships. Well, thank you for tuning in for the 8th grade state championship, and stay tuned for the 7th.